race number 8. This is over the 1400 meter trip, due off at 16:20, penultimate race of the afternoon. In race number 8, very competitive, a highly competitive race. Unfortunately, there's quite a few horses in this contest that I have been following, so I am torn between 2 or 3 horses in this race, and we're just going to have to hope for some luck in the running and everything comes together. And when it comes to crunch time and those gates open, hopefully we got the right number. We do have reruns for number 1, Night Warrior, when winning, and also number 11, Sakulu, when finishing 3rd. As far as interviews go, Rachel Benica and Tony Riverland.
Just a guy thing towards the inside, Night Warrior. On the outside, Vara Glow, and then comes Purple Powerhouse. It's Woodstock Festival, Just a Guy thing. Night Warrior's on the inside. Casimiro and Captain Who trying to get into the race with Purple Powerhouse. The leader on the inside is Night Warrior, and on the outside, Captain Who, but Night Warrior won it. Captain Who second, maybe Give Me a Rainbow ran 3rd.
One to get a hold of. Quantmaster's on the charge. Lord Wiley's deeper out. The grey Sakura goes towards the inside. Cabinet Shuffle's trying to close in Crested Eagle. But Coin Spinner's in a galloping mood. 150 to go. Coin Spinner. Cabinet Shuffle's charging home late on the outside. Sir Palm. But Coin Spinner timed it right from Cabinet Shuffle. Sir Palm and Sakulu in photos. Then came Antigonus.
Yeah, Lord Wiley's a little bit off form again. He has got the ability, so hopefully we can improve it and bring his work to races.
Yeah, he's working well. I think he's got to have a fair chance in a race like this. I think 1400 is most probably his best distance. Gravel 1400. Yeah, I think he's well, and he's got to be a runner.
Looking at race number 8, there's at least 5 runners who merit winning respect, and then there's 2 or 3 others just under the radar who will be pressing forward. Let's kick off with number 1, Night Warrior. Back-to-back victories, a horse who is on the up, and earlier on was an 88, has gone back to a 69 after beating Stand By Me, went from a 62 to a 65, and then after beating Captain Who, went up to a 69. Is drawn on the paint, the best of the draw for Night Warrior, so you have to give this individual each way respect. Number 2, Spirit of My Fate, another runner who's ultra consistent, but it's clear to see a real poly horse this. If you look at his form on the turf, he has had the 12 runs on the turf, and he's had 4 3rd placings. Number 2, Spirit of My Fate. He's got the draw, he's got the stable, he's got the rider, a big strong specimen. He must weigh 550, 560 kgs. He's a horse I've been waiting for a while, but unfortunately, it just seems to be that his game is the poly number 2, Spirit of My Fate. Number 3, Pink Floyd in KwaZulu-Natal. He used to be a horse who used to jump up there and get with the speed and really flash it. They've changed tactics with him. They've dropped him out. They've taught him how to settle, and he has been running on very strongly. If you go back 5 runs, Midnight Caller stole the race on that occasion, bounded away, and Pink Floyd really eating up the ground. I still remember that race very clearly because I was on Pink Floyd, and it was just 1 stride too late. That was over 1400. He then got beaten a short head by Naval Secret over the 1600, flying behind Desolate Road over 1200. The Quasi For Sure run, we put a line through that. No show on that occasion. And then 1200 last time showed that he is now crying out for the added furlong. He was staying on very powerfully, second to Parktown, a horse with a big chance. We then go down to 7, Prince of Taranto. If you look at his form, he's got some decent runs in the bank. He's a 2-time winner. He's got 1 victory on the turf, 1 victory on the poly. Course and distance, very solid credentials. The horse I'm leaning towards at around 8-1 is Farland number 9. Anton Marcus reunited. And for everybody out there, you would have remembered the penultimate run. I said at 80-1, throw into the quartets, just needing the run, a fair 5th. And last time out, we had a nice each way go at 20-1. Did shorten in the betting and stayed on for 2nd over the mile. turning for home and coming to the 400, just cruised on. It looked race over. A lot of the people were just about ready to say that's it, and the last 200 meters, Master of Destiny came flashing out the pack to deny Farland, who ran second. 1400 meters, Anton Marcus, they get on well, and for me this is the value in the race, and I'm going to go with number 9, Farland. Looking at the wet form, he has got a win in the wet, a victory course and distance, and if everything maps out, he's another big, strong individual. I think if he times his run perfectly, Anton Marcus will give him a peach of a ride. That is certainly the value. 10, Cap'n Pride, and number 11, Sakulu. They are horses worth mentioning, but once again, a case can be made for a number of runners here, but sticking my neck out, I think number 9, Farland, that could be the value in the race. And then when you're looking at number 3, Pink Floyd, Mr. Gonzalez, a host of them will be charging through, but for my money, I'm going to go with Farland.